So question 2, we are going to be calculating a strip footing from a brickwork plan. Okay, so we have to find our X factor. Now before we even do that, we need to put our figures on the page. So I'm going to label the sides first up, A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, so side A is 6.2 plus 8.9, and we're going to get a figure of 15.1. Side B we're okay. Side C. Side D, 9.2 take away 3.5, and we're going to get 5.7. Side E we need to find is down here at 6.2, and side F is fine. So now when we're looking here, we're going to do our X factor. So we need the width of the footing, 350, take away our 230, and it's going to give me 120, and I divide that by 2 and I get 60. Now the 60 has to be added to either ends. Now remember, our internal corners, the figures don't change for the X factor or for the when we're calculating the spoil. So let's do a drawing first up, and this time I might put it over here so it's a little bit easier to see. So I've got my sides A, B, C, D, E and F. Now side A is 15.1, and I have to add 60 and 60, so the 120 I'm adding. So my new figure is going to be 15.22. Side B is going to be 9.2, and I'm adding the 60 and 60, so it's going to be 9.32. Side C is 8.9, and we're going to add 60 and 60, so it becomes 9.02. Now D is an internal corner side, so it's just staying the same, 5.7. E is 6.2, stays the same. These two stay the same. F is going to be 3.5, and I'm adding 60 and 60, so 120. So my new figure is 3.62. So this is my footing plan. We only use the footing plan to calculate spoil and concrete. So now we can do our intos and overs now, into and over, to calculate the length of the footing. Okay, so our intos and overs, I'm going to go A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so A is 15.22, and I'm going to minus the width of the footing, 0.35. B is 9.32 minus 0.35. C, 9.02 minus 0.35. D is 5.7, and we are minusing 0. Nothing is staying the same. E is 6.2, minusing 0. F is 3.62 and minusing 0.35. So then we do our calcs to get the length. So when we look at this, 15.22 minus 0.35 is going to give me 14.87. 9.32 minus 0.35 is going to give me 8.97. 9.02 minus 0.35 is 8.67. Next two ones are easy, they're staying the same, 6.2. And then the last one, F, is 3.62 minus 0.35 is 3.27. Now we're just going to add all these up, and we should get a figure for your length of 47.68. Now sometimes people make like a typing error on their calculator, so often I'll do that twice to make sure I've got the right length, because if I don't have the right length, everything else is wrong. So I'm doing now volume. I'm calculating the volume, length times width times depth. So it's going to be 47.68 times the width of the footing, 0.35. Now the question is asking for concrete, so I want the concrete figure there. So 0.25. And I'm going to get a figure of 4.172, and times my 5% waste is what they're allowing for this job. 5% waste. So I'm getting a figure of 4.381 metres cubed. Now that's my volume, but my order, remembering rounding up in increments of 0.2. So it's going to become 4.4 metres cubed.